Alright, so welcome everyone. Welcome to your Mindful Mondays. We have the sun coming in. Feels like it's already been a long week, even though it's only Monday. I don't know about you. Let's start in our easy pose, whether it's cross-legged or slide. And we'll start with our mudra, our heart, coming into lotus. So palms together and allow the fingers to flare open. And either bringing the thumbs directly into the heart center and opening the back of the shoulders, or maybe just softening wherever works for you. Setting your intention, the middle of your lotus flower. Giving yourself that permission to slow down and take rest today. And anything else that you want to see brought to life, imagine it in the middle of your flower. And going a little further and feeling that connection thumb to thumb. Pinky to pinky. Maybe noticing the warmth, the texture of your skin. Taking each little reminder to be present, to be here, and to focus in on that space. So maybe the intention is just for today or for the week ahead. This is your first time back to your mat in a while, or here in studio, welcome back. It's great to have you. And we'll close the hand now, our hands coming into Anahata Mudra. A moment to connect with our forehead or our thoughts. Connect with our mouth or our throat for our kind words on our mat. And connect back with Anahata for this community connection, kindness, and just being gentle. Let that be your intention today to kind of piggyback on any other intentions you set. Yes, exhale, bring your hands on top of your knees and take your right ear over towards right shoulder. Then length through the side of the neck. Breathing into that side, we do Ujjayi breath in and out of the nose. And then notice if you are tensing up at all in the jaw or the mouth, try to soften the space of the smile. Then bring your head back to center and ear over towards the other side. And bring that head back to neutral. Look up towards the sky, finding that length through the front of your neck, through your legs. Start to tuck your chin to your chest and round your spine and get your cat pose. Inhale, find a bit of length through your crown, get tall, and then start to dip the head back, be gentle again with the neck. So think of this as your seated cat and cow, but with that length and extension to the front of the throat. So you can hear one getting cut off with my voice. Let's do that again. Tuck your chin to chest, ground your spine. And then lift in your heart, find that arch at the back first, and then start to tip the head back. We'll do one more together. Round your spine, tuck your chin. Lifting your head back above your heart, arching your spine, and then bringing it back. And then moving on your own breath. You get to decide what kind of tension you want to use in the hands. Find space in your shoulders. At any time, tilting the head back doesn't feel comfortable, know that you can just hang out in your cow pose. And then we'll come back to our neutral once you finish your last round of cat-cow. Yeah. If you want, you could also move your foot, looks like it's there as well. We're gonna bring our hands over towards the right hand behind us, left hand on top of our knee. And then start to move through your cat and cow. This time, don't tilt the head back with your heart, arch your spine. Look up. Round your spine, tuck your chin and chest. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, round. 2 more on the side. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, round. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Keep that hand on your knee. Pick up your opposite hand. Cross it over. And take a little bowing forward, a little forward fold here. Elbows are either stacked, arms are crossed. You find some space in the back of your shoulder blades, and maybe press your elbows more so into each other. Tuck your chin to chest, roll all the way up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to the left hand back, right hand to the near thigh. Moving through cat and cow with that twist. Lift in your heart. Rounding your spine. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rounding the spine. Last 2. Inhale, lengthen, tall through the crown. Exhale. 1 more. And exhale. Pick up that back hand, cross it over, find your forward fold. Start to roll all the way back up. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, your hands back to your low spine, back your heart. Closing the eyes. Closing the palms again. Let's have a beautiful practice. And we're going to be at the top of our mat to a standing portion. If you have your yoga blocks, bring them with you so they're hanging at the top of your mat. And then just find your nice and wide forward fold to end your knees. If you do have access to blocks, you can even rest your hands on them, or even place your bolster across. Yes, beautiful. Let's lengthen the spine here. Bend more so or more into your knees, and I'll say more today. And then take a couple of deep Ujjayi breaths here, in and out of your nose. Start to notice the throat close down with your exhale. Bend a little deeper in your knees as if you're going to look to the top of your mat, and then press your hands into your thighs. Roll all the way to stand. Inhale your arms overhead. And then exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, find your forward fold, and then hang out in your forward fold again. Bring your hands back to your yoga blocks, or to the earth, or maybe bending your elbows and grabbing a hold of opposite. Bringing your focus to your lower back. And forward to your knees again. Look forward, plant your hands to your blocks or your thighs. Roll all the way back up. Inhaling arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. We will do that one more time. Inhale, lift up. Option to come to a gentle back bend, lifting your heart, arching the spine if you like. Bend your knees, exhale to swan dive. Inhale, lengthen this time, half a lift. And exhale, fold. Bring your hands back to your arms or grab your opposite elbow. This time, can you feel that bit of compression, belly to thigh, that soft compression? Now I want you to think about a little rock of the head, side to side, a little middle. And back into your knees. Hands press to your blocks or your thighs. Roll all the way up. Inhale, smoothing arms overhead. And exhale, hands to heart. Take a moment just to find some sticky hands by your sides. Closing the eyes and then just have a moment to reset here. One of the beautiful parts of our Hatha practice is giving us ourselves that permission to slow down and to really allow everything to soak in from one asana to the next, not having to rush anything here. Take your hands behind your head, interlacing them. Think about your pivot bone pressing forward so that you're engaging your lower back. Maybe widen your stance as well, bend to your knees. Take your right elbow over towards your right hip and work a little bit into our obliques. Right navel into spine, lift yourself to center. Elbow over towards the other hip. Lift yourself back to center. Moving from side to side with your own breath. Focusing on that lateral extension here. Find those spaces in your ribs. Slowing the breath down might actually be a challenge, so see if you can. Challenge doesn't always have to be muscular or pushing or dreaming or thought pattern or talk. A challenge can just be holding something, going a little slower. The next time you finish one more set, I want you to change up the hands. The next time that you reach, take that hand that's on top, get a little longer in your extension. Lift back up, hands behind your head. A little cat pose here, tuck your chin or your elbows in. Lift yourself back up, elbow towards your hip, and then reaching for that top arm. Now that you know that, move nice and slow with that breath. We're not putting any pressure on the neck. The hands are there just to guide you. Try to finish one more on each side. And once you've completed that last set, take your hands to the lower back, interlace them, and then roll your shoulders back and down. If you like, you can take one more round of your forward fold, bending your knees coming forward, or just stay standing. It is a warmer day, so try not to create any like heaviness. It doesn't feel good. Beautiful. Great. Everyone is listening to their body. And on your exhale, bring your hands back to your blocks or to the earth. And we're going to step back with our right foot into about a 45-degree angle here. Think of your right hip passing forward, front knee bent, and then move yourself right back up to your Virabhadrasana A. Relaxing the shoulders, find some space here. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. And then bring your hands all the way down to the earth. Pick up your back foot. Step it a little further to the back of your mat. Option to lower your knee down. Hand to the inside of your front foot. Left arm extend up to the step. Or you can always just hold your runner's lunge. Beautiful. When we bend a little bit more in front, just a little. And exhale that hand down. And can we bend into our back knee, lift yourself right back up to crescent. That's a little challenge today. And then step forward. Find sound easy. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Step back with your left foot on that 45-degree this time. Front knee is bent and back, hips gonna press forward, so just came to a different leg, lift yourself back up. Find that foundation in your warrior, navel to spine. Then big rotation here, that upper body, spread those shoulders. Notice my name, Mary, please bring a smile. You feel like some tension right now. Perfect. Horns was heat, so blame it on that. Keep exhaling out of that nose. And then exhale, hands back down to the earth. Picking up your back leg to make some space, maybe heels going up first. Knee can come down to the earth. If you like, left arm down, right arm into a twist. Knee a closed twist or an open twist. Beautiful. Oh, very good. Yeah, let's do it on the other side. It's perfect, actually. Okay. So I want you to. So little extra challenge. Scoop that hand to the top of your mat, so like you're lifting on your arm. Bend into your back knee, lift yourself back up, and then exhale, step forward. So legs might be tired now. Roll the shoulders back and down. Release your hands. Finding that openness and heart again. And releasing the hands. Step back with our right foot back into warrior eight. Some standing this time. Taking our arms overhead, we're going to play with our open twist. Reach your right arm back, opening up your warrior. And then active through your palm, scooping the breath, scooping the air back to center. Reach your left arm back, look over your shoulder. Active through that palm, smooth it back to center. I can already see my range of motion when it comes to that closed version. I'm not going to go past my ability space. Open up to the right again, go over your shoulder if it's available. Active through your palm. That breath back, center. Left arm reaches and look back. Move back center. Now I want you to go through that a few times with your own breath. We're opening and closing through the upper body. Finishing one more set. Once you've completed that set, take your time, go hands to your hips. We'll lengthen our front leg and then lean our heart forward into pyramid pose. So working the front hamstrings, maybe moving our blocks, moving our foot, or resting our hands on our thigh as long as we're not locking our knee. If you find your back heel is lifting, step your foot closer, or step your back foot wider to make space for your sacrum. Tonight's practice is really focusing neck, shoulders, lateral. So maybe you want to take that rock, the head from side to side again. Even if you have your foundation here, play around with pressing your back foot forward. Right presses forward, you can find more up into your glute. And on your exhale, bend into our front knee. Bring our hands fully to the earth. Bring our back knee down and take a rest in Balasana, child's pose. Big toes together and forward and down. If you're not comfortable coming on your knees, you become easy pose seated. Or any other pose that you consider a rest right now. We'll all roll back up to table. And step up to the top of your mat to forward fold, or if it may be more accessible to step to the middle of the mat, glute lifts your body. Hang out here, try not to rush it just because you know we have to do the other side. Let's just hang out for a couple breaths. Breathing into the lower back bend. You stay in your forward fold without having to lift the hands up. Keep the hands where they're at, whether they're on the blocks of your shins or on the earth. And can you press with your heels instead long to the back of your hamstrings? So we're not doing our Hatha lift, but we are finding that length in the back of the hamstrings. And as you find length there, you drop the navel to your spine to find length through the mid back. And once you feel a little tension, a little bit of lengthen, exhale back, bend your knees, drop your head down. We'll do that one more time, pressing through your heels, just some micro movements, not a big one. Navel to spine. And not to hold the breath, even though we are holding this pose a little longer. And then bend back into your knees, forward fold. Slowly roll all the way to center. Inhaling arms overhead. Exhaling this. We'll step back with our left at this time for our warrior. Lining our hips up and down to back and back or on. Inhale, arms up. We'll start in the direction that we can open, so left or back. Right or forward, lean over your shoulder. Nice and open your twists. Scooping that hand to center. Reaching right arm back. Looking over your shoulder, bend leg, maybe into that. Back into your palm and sweep it back to center. Now that you know this, move through with your breath. Anytime if it's too much or tiring the shoulders, you can bring your hands to the hip and the lower back for a rest. And practice that gentle version of the twist. Maybe on this side you want to play closing your eyes, challenging that balance a bit. Once you've completed that last set, we'll bring our hands to our hips. Take your time now. And find length to your front leg as you come into pyramid pose. You begin bringing the peace fingers to the crease of your hips. And then relax and head down. Again, that same option to pick up your back foot, step it closer, or step it wider to support the lower back. Breathe in the back of the hamstrings or anything that's speaking to you right now. Two more breaths, maybe think about left foot pressing forward. And we'll walk our hands back forward. Come into your rest pose of choice. Maybe it's down dog, table, or child's pose down. From your Vipassana, we're going to walk our hands to the right. Getting more length to the side of the body, so our knees and our hips are going to stay square. Keep even, bring your yoga block with you. And if your head is floating, rest your forehead on the yoga block if you like, or just keep it lifted. You find a bit more space through the ribs here. What does it feel like when you press your left palm into the mat, drawing it towards you? You find more space in the left shoulder. And we'll walk ourselves over to the other side of your block with fingers head. And head could just be floating or resting, or a bolster is great for that as well. And bringing yourself back to center. We're going to come all the way onto our belly. And if it's too much to be on your chest, then bring your forearms to the mat, palms down here. Or if you're comfortable coming all the way down, you can just bring your forehead down. You're gonna set up for a half rock. So we'll pick up your right knee and slide it towards the right elbow. And if you have your bolster in practice today, you can even place your leg on your bolster if you like. That right hip is pressing forward, working into our glutes. Getting too cool in here. That was cool. A deceiving day today. It's a little bit cooler in the morning, but definitely got humid. So that back foot, try to untuck your toes so you're not adding more stress. Think about them bringing your your left big toe inwards, so you're on the top of the foot. So you're still finding length in the left leg. Can you have it? And if it doesn't feel comfortable to have the head at center, you can always bring your left cheek to the earth. Looking in the direction of the knee that's bent. You're going to lengthen that leg long. Bring your opposite cheek down. If you drop your face to the earth, and then left elbow. Allowing that foot to rotate forward. From here, we're going to lengthen that leg long, but this time we're going to stay on this side. We're going to kick up that left leg and either step it over our right, so taking our arms out nice wide to T, or stepping into the inside of our front leg and focusing more on opening your shoulder. So we went from here, knee to elbow, taking our arms up long. We're picking up that leg, either stepping it over or keeping it to the inside, or even keeping it long to work more into our shoulder blade of that left arm. And then rotating with your sternum so that you're finding more openness in your right calf. And if you're like, Sarah, I do not want to do that today, you can also just come upright and cross one arm over to a seated version instead. So yeah, so the arm is extended, reach behind you. Keep the arm long. And then exhale, come back to center, and we'll reset with a child's pose. Press yourself back up. Move to child's pose. And slowly come back to the belly again. Left cheek to the earth, arms nice and long. This time we're picking up that right leg, stepping it over the left or to the inside, or if you need to brace that foot down, keep the leg long, pick up your right arm. So left cheek to the earth, open up that right arm. Everyone getting this into the pec area. Yeah, a couple of head nods, that's great. If the hand that's extended is too much, you'll always bring it down to your in front. And then exhaling that hand back down. Either rest right here, bring your hand beneath the forehead, or pass back one more time to your child's pose. If you have your bolster, you might even want to hug it, so hug the pillow, head down. We're all going to go back to our belly one more time. From here, bring your elbows back into the mat, palms into the mat to your Sphinx. Tap your toes and take your feet nice and wide. They're going to come off of the mat, lifting your knees and then squeezing your glutes so that we're working on the lower back. 3 breaths right there. Soften your knees down and allow your feet to just rest. Each time we're going to add on a little bit, so I'll remind you of a different intention. Tuck your toes again, lift your knees, and this time hold your mat. So press your palms into the mat and lift your heart. You get to gauge how much you want to lift your heart. You want to, you can lower back down with the chest if it's too much of a back extension. 3 breaths. And lower your knees down, untuck your toes. Take a full rest and your head down on your stack like this. Or bring your head on top of the back of your hands. And maybe a little rock of your heels from side to side. Next round, we're going to bring our elbows back, hands back at the mat. I'm going to stay here because I know my mobility today. I'm going to lift my knees up, lift my feet up, bend to my knees, and just lift my head and take this version of bow. If it's part of your practice and you want to reach around and grab the foot, you could do one leg at a time. You reach around and grab the second foot, or I know I can't reach that today, so I'm not going to force it, and come into your bow pose. So option 1, join me with hands and forearms, lifting the toes and just looking up. So you're still working in the belly, working in the quads. For option 2, coming into bow pose. And we will hold for 6 reps this time. Open your heart. Have the thighs down with me. Squeeze your belly down. Tighten that stomach. Hatha. Great work for the digestion system as well. On the breath. And then release. The left cheek to the earth or head back to neutral. Slowly gonna press back up to tabletop. And then come to seated. From seated, we will take a straddle. And we'll bring our right foot towards our inner thigh. And then even though that left leg's gone up to the side, try to pick it up and line it up with your hip. So it's not all the way up there. Line it up at center. I like to use my yoga block underneath my knee to bring it closer to me if you like. Or you can just bend your knee instead. Lifting tall, squaring your shoulders, and then leaning forward over the extended leg. So let your hands rest wherever they reach. The knee, thigh, the shin, the top of the foot, or force it, or use another yoga block as a guide. Maybe it's going to come on top of your thigh, or head down. Especially if you have a softer bone blocks, that's perfect for this, not so comfortable for foot block. But really what we want to work on the back of the hamstrings here, thoracic spine, feel that line from the lower back to the upper back. Slowly roll out of it. We'll uncross that leg. Take a little forward fold at center. It could be a passive one, like the elbows bent, but resting on your thighs and dropping the head down. Roll it back up. And bring the left foot in. Lining up our extended leg with our hip. Your choice again, if you're using your props underneath your knees, or if you're using them, maybe just to rest your hands on. Sitting up tall with the spine, leaning, hinging from your hips, till you find some length in the lower back. Bring the tongue to the roof of the mouth, so that you're softening your jaw. Remember in this pose, you don't need to force anything. Sometimes when I go past my edge in this pose, I start to lock up that lower back. So please listen to your body. What does it need now? That means easing out of it. Please do so. A couple more breaths. Slowly rolling up it. Taking your legs back to that wide straddle or narrow forward fold. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, finding forward fold. All the way back. We're going to bring our left foot into our mat, step the knees back. If you have access to yoga block, you might even want to bring it to the back of your right hip, or maybe a little, I guess it's almost about a hand length further. So knee to chest, sitting up tall. We're going to reach the hand of the extended leg towards the back of our mat, either the earth or to your yoga block. And that left hand can come to the inside of your front thigh, or reaching forward like we did in that twist earlier, the very natural seat. We're opening up the heart again, opening up the back of the shoulder. If you feel like you need more of the hand that's on the block or the earth, you can always pick it up, look over your shoulder a little more, or press, extend it. Release, coming out of that twist forward. Slowly rolling back up. We'll bring our right foot into the mat, the near rock. Behind the opposite hip, we'll tall again. The hand comes to the inside or to the outside, whatever's available for your anatomy. Other hand to your block. Find that open twist. Remember, this twist is working more in shoulder to upper body. So we shouldn't be locking or hooking. You can see you can soften the kneecap of that extended leg. Just have a reminder myself, I was holding tension there. Locking my knees to soften that space. And release coming out of it. Find your forward fold. Last one through the shoulders, rolling back up. Take both blocks now behind you to line up with your hips. If you don't have blocks, you don't need them, which is a nice option to have. Bring your fingertips to face forward. You're gonna lift your heart, squeeze your shoulder blades as you press back into version of your reverse plank. Lifting through your heart, stimulating your lower back, and just stay a little taller. 3 more breaths. And release and bring your heels into the earth, hugging yourself in your rabbit pose. And we'll find our way into Shavasana, whether it's on your spine, seated, or any other version that works for your anatomy. You do have access to yoga blocks, props. You might even want to place them underneath your ankles or calves. Or you know, you have the luxury of a bolster, so you can use them however you like, or use it however you like. If you need to. Want to use this as a pillow? Okay, go take your neck, sir. Okay. becomes more meditative, so you can tune out. I love that everyone's already coming right back to their breath. Still using Ujjayi breath, keeping a little bit of that momentum going internally. A little bit of warmth. Exhale as a reminder to let go. To get rid of the negative thought. If there's any area physically that needed some extra love this evening, please send your pranayama there right now. As a reminder of restoring, sending new love and light to that space. As I mentioned, the space on your body, your physical makeup. Just remind that space to release or let go, soften, or let it slide. Whatever dialogue you need today. Starting with the lower back and the sacrum. Moving in that space. And up to the middle of the forehead. Third eye. To the top of the right shoulder. Left hip bone. Right shin. Right knee. All the way up to the left shoulder. Right hip bone. Right big toe. Left big toe. Left shin. Left knee. Space between the shoulder blades. Top lip. Tip of the tongue. Bottom lip. Right earlobe. Left earlobe. Center of the right palm. Center of the left palm. Top of the crown. Nape of the neck. To the navel. Sternum. Collarbone. The larynx. Eyelashes. Back of the skull. the skull. Beautiful. Right thigh, left thigh, right kneecap, left kneecap, right shin, left shin, top of the right foot, top of the left foot. Soles of the feet. Now that you know grounded, you are present, you are loved. Whole lower half of the body, relaxing and soft. Belly, lower back, front of the heart, back of the shoulders, torso, whole spine, soft and relaxed. Right shoulder, right elbow, right wrist. Right palm, left palm, left wrist, left elbow, left shoulder, whole left arm, whole right. Finishing right at the heart center. Breathing in for a count of 3, 2, 1. Breathing out for a count of 2, 1. Breathing in for 3, 2, 1. Breathing out a little longer for 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in for 3, 2, 1. Breathing out for 5, 4, 3, 2, and finishing with your head and your heart, your head, your belly. Any space that is connect to right now, any space that needs more love. Please continue to be gentle with yourself when you step off the mat today. Be kind to your neighbor. And keep that heart open so we need more of that. When you feel ready, roll to the favorite side. Slowly come to seated so that we can practice better. So bring your hands to our heart. Bow your head down for a moment. Gratitude for this body that we live in. Gratitude for our family and our friends and our chosen family. Connecting our thumbs, third eye, our intuition, to our mouth and our throat, for speaking our truth, and back to our hearts and Anahata for communicating our connection. Thank you all for being here. I hope you have a great rest of your week. The love in your heart. Namaste.